Attention hunters, the thing that we have been waiting for isn't too far away now. The next title update, number 5 this time, is coming on the horizon, so we have a bunch of details, reveals, and new things to talk about and go over that will be in this next big update for Monster Hunter Rise Sunbreak. So today I'll take you through all of the new features, monsters, and improvements that we know of so far in this next title update as we round up everything we know. We do know that a returning Elder Dragon is on the list of things in this update, but before I get into my own estimations, I want you to give your best pot shot at what it could be. And then when it's revealed, you can come back here and prove your knowledge to your fellow hunters, so tell us in the comments down below. And if you enjoy these videos, make sure to hit that like button because it really does help, and subscribe so you don't miss out on the next updates from us here on the channel. As you may remember, back in February, Title Update 5 was first revealed, and it's set to release in April of 2023 this year. But we also know from a Spotlight livestream by Capcom that we will get a digital event in April too, which will no doubt give us even more juicy details on the update. So think of it like an announcement for an announcement on the update. However, we already know of several awesome improvements and additions that will be coming. But do you know what else is awesome? The officially licensed Monster Hunter ponchis that we created, which are plush palicos wearing a poncho of your favorite monsters. So make sure to check them out in the link down below. But going back to the update, one thing we know that will be coming is some quality of life with anomaly investigations. We'll finally be able to search the quests by the afflicted materials that we need, which will make anomaly grinding so much easier when you're looking for those specific parts that you need for your crafting. In addition to this, we can expect some balance tweaks and changes to a bunch of weapon attacks or silk bug skills. It's unknown exactly what this means or what weapons will be picked, but we do know this from the Sunbreak director Suzuki. He says, "Hey everyone, as part of free title update 5, we will be making some adjustments to various weapon actions. Please wait for more information to come regarding the specific details." Accompanying this though is an image of a greatsword user, which can only lead us to believe that the greatsword may be one of the weapons to receive some of these changes, but will it be buffs or nerfs? Tell us your guess down below. If you have ever found yourself struggling to find that one decoration that you want to craft out of the tens of pages that there are, then this next bit of news will be good for you. They're adding a filter option to search for specific skills on the decoration craft screen, but they also say we are making improvements to armor crafting and the talisman management screen as well. They do usually add these kind of quality of life options and filters in each update, which I really do appreciate as a menu goblin, but I more so hope that it leads to these kind of features being added in earlier or at launch for future Monster Hunter titles. Also, correct me if I'm wrong in the comments, but I also noticed some tasty new decorations on this image, and the level 4 attack and expert duel are the ones that stood out to me as being possibly pretty strong ones, so I'm guessing we can expect to see these in the update as well. This next detail is one that I'm very excited to see and try out how it will work. They're adding in 2 new melding pot options for talisman crafting, including Vigor for 300 points and Cyclus for 1200 points. These are actually going to be curious melding options, which we can use afflicted materials to create them, which I know I have a ton of them left over, so if you've been farming those anomaly investigations, this could be pretty good for all those extra afflicted materials. The talisman grind is something that I have struggled with ever since launch of Base Rise to get those perfect set of skills that you want, so hopefully this time we'll get lucky. And if you guys are watching this video now, I'm going to send you good vibes for your first Cyclus meld once the update goes live. Make sure to tag us if you get something good. Of course, one of the biggest additions, as mentioned earlier in the video, is the returning Elder Dragon, and a lot of people definitely have their hopes up on this one being something special. You see, back in 2022, we actually got some passages of a story about Kagero. The thing is, in this letter he says, "A fearsome serpent had appeared in the skies, gliding majestically in the air as if some sort of deity manifested. Yet these storms raised by its elegant dance rain down destruction upon the city." Well, if you have played Portable 3rd or Generations, you may have encountered a monster quite similar to this description. A fan favorite that many have been hoping would return as the returning Elder Dragon in Title Update 4, and it's Amatsu. We still don't know for certain if it will be Amatsu, but personally I'm assuming that we're all hoping at this point that it's got to be it. It matches the Kagero story, as it controls both wind and storm, basically letting it control the weather, and of course it flies through the sky as if it's swimming quite majestically, so it really does fit here. After this, we know there will be another powered up monster on the way. But there aren't too many options left for what a new Risen Elder Dragon could be if it will be that, so could it possibly be a Risen Velkhana, the latest returning Elder Dragon that was added in the recent title update 4, or maybe it will be a spin on Malzeno, but he does already control the Curio. Of course, Shigaru Magala is a possibility, but which one will it be could be anyone's guess. Outside of all of this, I'm sure we can expect new skills on the returning Elder Dragon's armor set, and hopefully new augments to juice our weapon and armor sets. Since we know a powered up monster is coming, it's pretty safe to say that anomaly research levels are likely to have their level caps raised too. I have my own hopes for extra things that will be added in the update, but I'd love to know what you guys are hoping for in this title update 5. Tell me down below. And the 2 videos on screen now we think you'll really enjoy if you did enjoy this one. Of course, you don't have to watch them if you don't want to, but if this video was helpful or interesting, you should probably check these ones out too. And then tell us what you think after watching in the comments down below.